You know, we've got to talk about this morning. It is National Adoption Month here in November and there are some truly amazing stories of adoption out there. Now this morning we're going to talk to an incredible family. They see adoption as the best option. Please welcome from Christian Family Adoptions, Merv and Dorrie. Good to have you with us. And your amazing family.
And you brought in all your neighbors.
We collected as many people as we could.
Can we have you introduce us to your kids?
First of all, this is Clara, our youngest.
Hi, Clara.
Say hi, Clara. Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Hey. Nathan is an avid drummer.
Yeah.
And then Carly. Say hi, Carly.
Hi.
And she's being held by my oldest daughter, Autumn.
Hi, Autumn.
Who is expecting right now.
Expecting? So you're going to be a grandfather?
That's right.
Congratulations.
That's right.
In the back row, my oldest son, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hello. And my oldest adopted son, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
And Colton.
Now, I understand that, hi, Colton, I understand that Brandon started it all for you, sent you down this road of adoption.
He sure did.
Tell us about that.
We were opening our home to a young lady who was in a crisis pregnancy. And she actually was one day away from an abortion. And we opened our home to Lori and thought that we would be helping Lori change her path in life, but actually the circumstance helped us change our path in life and opened our home to adoptions. And Dorrie and I, we had 2 biological children at the time, and were prevented from having any more. She had a hysterectomy when she was 25. And so I had not considered adoption as an option. I always thought that my heart was going to be given to my children, biological children. Never considered opening my home to other children. And what I found was an amazing secret, that there's a lot of room in your heart for love. And I love each of my children in a unique and a special way, and they don't compete.
Right.
Do you think a lot of people wonder when they're considering adoption whether they can love an adoptive child as their own? Do you think that, why don't you answer that for us, Dorrie?
Well, I do. I think that the question enters your mind because you haven't been there yet.
Right.
But once you are there, the bond is a heart bond, not a physical bond. And
That's right.
I can say having birth children and having adopted children, they are absolutely the same in my heart.
Amen.
No, we don't call them birth children, adopted children. We call them
Homemade.
homemade.
I have 2 homemade, and I have 5 special deliveries. That's right.
Very nice.
That's terrific. Now, have there been any challenges for you as parents?
Oh,
with
absolutely.
with adoptive kids?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, the kids are laughing knowingly. What have been the challenges? Well, Nathan, do you want to?
I'm not sure if I could say the challenges, but I don't know. It's a great family, so.
How did you feel when we adopted?
Yeah, Nathan, listen to this.
I think how I felt at first, I thought it was good with Carly. I mean, I was excited to have another little sister, but once we got Claire, I was like, we might be stepping in a little too
Two younger sisters.
But now I know that it was the right choice, and I don't think, I mean, I'm really glad that we did it.
And did you do it as a family? Did you make the decision as a family to bring more children in?
Well, Clara was a unique case because she had some physical issues that were going to be a long life physical issues. And we sat down as a family one day around the kitchen table, and I said, you know, there may be a time when Mom and Dad can't provide for this young lady, and she may have to have some long-term care. And that's a decision that our family needs to make. And all of them voted in and said, yes, let's do it.
Well, how did the homemade kids think of this? When you think about the first child being brought into the family, how did you handle this? And did you feel jealous at all?
You know what's funny is that I think for us, especially, I was 5 when Brandon came, and it's funny because I think that for us, it's always the way that kids came to our family was through adoption. And so it was just an exciting way. I know for me, I had prayed for little sisters all my life, and when I was, I don't know, they came when I was past high school and all that, but I was just as excited. It was so wonderful.
And understand that you teach ballet, now you're teaching your little sisters ballet.
They're my special ballet girls.
You know, when I hear statistics, like 8 out of 10 families would consider adoption, what is the next step? What is keeping them from adopting?
Well, there's 2 types of adoptions, main types. There's the adoption that comes through infant adoptions, and those are typically more expensive. And then there's the great need across our nation, which is a silent mission field almost. There's about 100,000 kids nationwide in state foster homes looking for adoptive parents. And in the state of Oregon alone, there's upwards of 500 children in that category. And at Christian Family Adoptions, what we try to do is promote the opportunity for families, good families, to open their homes to these needy children. And it's a tremendous need.
Is it just Christians that can adopt?
Anyone can adopt.
Anyone can adopt.
Anyway, our Christian Family Adoptions, and my role at Christian Family Adoptions, is to promote to churches and to communities of believers this great opportunity to open your home and actually provide an opportunity for them to make a difference. We all strive to make a difference in life, and opportunities for that is far and few in between. This is a great opportunity.
Do you, Dorrie, do you get any reactions when the whole family goes as a group somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of reactions do you get?
Well, I think some people in first meeting me without Merv thought I had a lot of husbands, a lot of different and I've had some pretty embarrassing moments, but you know, I am just so proud of my kids.
Yeah.
And I think people just need to see that this is a healthy, natural thing.
Right.
And once they do, then they accept it and they can get used to it. I think we're just not used to it.
Yeah.
You
You know,
know?
I've got to share something with you, and for anyone out there who's wondering, well, is there a real need? Listen to this. This came out today. Portland Citizens Crime Commission report came out saying a third of the street kids living in downtown Portland are current or former foster care children who have been dumped by the state. And that's scary because there are so many kids living on the street. So if you're thinking out there, well, is there a need? This should tell you that there is a definite need.
Yes.
I think though, a lot of potential parents may think, well, I'm going to run into behavior problems, or parents of the children, the birth parents of the children problems. Have you run into those kinds of issues?
Well, have you ever seen a biological child not turn out?
Right.
And have trouble,
Right.
and have problems?
Right. But don't you see that's got to be one of the obstacles that they see?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's a myth. I think that people think that when a kid has problems, then they look for something to blame it on.
Right.
But we have found with our kids that once they felt secure and loved and know who they were, and that this is what God had chosen from them, you know, for them, they have done so well.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, they're really normal kids, every one of them.
In fact, adoptive children, I understand, compared with the general population, do very well. And proof positive of this is Brandon was a stutterer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Tell me a little bit about it, and tell me where you are today as far as your stuttering.
Pretty much, I started stuttering about age 6, and I was taken to some pretty intensive speech clinics in downtown Portland for about a year. Worked till about, I think it was 8 when I finally went to Victoria, BC with my cousin for a 3-week course, and after that I haven't stuttered at all. I think that was at age 11, which is really quite phenomenal, because I thought, you know, hey, I have this problem, it's going to be stuck with me the rest of my life, and then hey, at about age 11 or 12, it's gone.
But you haven't mentioned, currently, you've won speech awards. Is that right? That's what I read here. Speaking awards?
Yeah. Throughout high school, I did win a few speech awards with a few different organizations.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole story is incredible, and I hope people out there take it to heart. And throughout the show, what we're going to do is we're going to show some available children.
Excellent.
Because we know there are hundreds available right here in Oregon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You are a good-looking family.
Yeah, you
I
are.
we want to mention that there is a banquet for Christian Family Adoptions. That's at 6:30 on Saturday at the Sheridan Airport. And for more information on this, because they're encouraging everyone to attend, 503-232-1211, or go to our website at KATU.com. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.